And we're live. It does this every time. Every time I change the aspect ratio of the other monitor, the chat will disappear from OBS. Why? I don't know. So I can't see the official chat at the moment. I can just see the other chat. That may or may not be exact. Well, it looks like unnamed Pierre, Matt, Jim, Oni, all here at the same minute. Now, Cannabis Kid is the one who requested this. I'm not even sure if he knows that I'm playing it today. You gotta figure out where the chat went. Let's see, if I change the monitor setting back, I bet the chat will reappear. Or will it? Chat reappeared. But it's all messed up. Now it's fixed. Now, what if I put it over here? Now change it. Maybe it won't go off the side of the screen. There. We have chat. Cyclopean? I would have to Google it and put it in a tab and check it out later. Cyclopean game. The Great Abyss. Retro style monochromatic CRPG and dungeon crawler. Inspired by H.P. Lovecraft's Dreamlands and classic games like Ultima. That could be cool. But I wonder if it'd be better just to play the old games first. Because those are on the list eventually too. Eventually. It's taken me forever just to do anything. I made a list and, take me a year just to get to anything. See if one of my captures will capture this. Yay! We have capture.
It's Wayne's World! Wayne's World!
Wonder if I actually cut it off when I was messing with things. We'll see here. Let's start over. And I will try not to click on things too much this time. Everything up here.
It's Wayne's World! Wayne's World!
No, it did the same thing. Maybe we just have to be patient. Well, actually, I was trying to get this to work on 86 box, and I can install it, and it will load, but then I can't seem to get mouse support. So then I just simply found another version that had an exe in it, and I just load up in DOSBox, and it loaded first time I did it, and I even got to the part where you point and click. But I skipped the intro, which the intro is supposed to have some comedy stuff too in it. So how do we get to the intro without having to skip it? You know? Now, this isn't like old hardware, right? This is supposed to load now, right? Now. It probably shouldn't be freezing on this screen here. Right? We could try the other file. Was there another one in here? We could try see what this one does. What does that one do? Oh, that goes right into the game. But that skips the intro. we don't get the intro this way. Would you like to guys see the intro before we play the actual game? I can play the intro with 86 bucks. So why don't we try at least seeing the intro. So let's bring up 86 bucks and we will watch the intro of it. But then I'll have to switch back to this to play the actual game because I can't seem to play the actual game in 86 bucks. Because I can't seem to get mouse support. Because if we want to see the full game, we should see the full game. Don't you agree? I think you all agree. Hold on, I'm just trying to find it here. That is weird. Get over there. Huh. I can't drag it to the other screen. It just jumps back over here.
Thunderlips is here! In the flesh, baby!
So hold on a second, guys. I gotta set the display back for this. There we go. Let's do that. Let's do... Let's do that. Let's eject that disk, I think. GS is here. And who else did I say hello to? AOE. Did I say hello to Jim? Bong, 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 bong. Let's see, how did I do this earlier? Hold on, I gotta think. Start the computer in DOS mode. Okay, CD, C, colon, slash. DIR. I think it's just, I just hit WW. See, this is how I wanted to play it, but I can't get mouse support. I don't know how to get mouse support in this thing.
It's Wayne's World! Wayne's World! Party time! Excellent!
We're not mental or anything, so don't be afraid. My name is Wayne, and this is Garth. Swing!
As you know, this portion of our show, where you, the viewer, can express your opinions about babes. Yeah, babes. Perhaps videos. Yeah, or babes. Or even Garth's mom.
Okay.
CL winner.
Yeah. Not. Are you mental? Get the net.
You guys have to read this stuff on your own.
It might happen. Yeah, and monkeys might fly out of my butt.
Can I mess with the volume, eh? It's already up pretty high. I'll have to do a different capture so I don't ruin anything. That's max.
Get the net. Excellent. No way. Wait. Good call, Girth. We're not worthy! We're not worthy! We're not worthy! Not.
Not.
A sphincter says what?
Sphincter says what?
She's a babe. God, I love this woman. Cool. No way. Way. Excuse me?
Canceled at midnight, 3 days from today, unless Mary gets $50,000 tomorrow. That means you guys will be canceled. Finally, the story comes into play here.
Wayne! Party on, Garth. Party on, Wayne. It's Wayne's World! Wayne's World! Party time! Excellent! Extreme close up! Whoa!
That's the extreme close up the credits. Yeah, I don't have mouse support in this thing. For this game in particular. So I gotta switch over back to the other game now. Why do I lose mouse support for this DOS game? The manual mentions something about you might temporarily lose mouse support if you do something with the boot disk that you can make. But I couldn't actually make the boot disk properly, so... What if I changed,
Well, let me tell you something, brother!
What if I went to the tools and the input devices? See, I have it set to a PS2 mouse. What if we set it to a,
I wonder what's for dinner.
Just try one of the other ones, even though it could actually reset everything. I don't know. Yeah, reset the whole thing. Okay. We won't mess with that right now then. We'll just turn that off. And switch back to the other thing. But let me set the mouse back because I don't want to have any mistakes later. Wondering what I did. Okay, now let's switch back to the other version of Wayne's World, where I do have mouse support, but no intro. Looking good still? Is it too loud now? Let me know if it's too loud. Too loud. Okay. Bring this back up. No sanity. Okay. This is serious. What shall we do? Let's storm the courthouse, paper the mayor's yard, write to our congressman. Let's go get pizza and think about it. Let's build a, yeah. Anybody want me to, here's a decision. I kind of like the get pizza idea. Let's go with that. Pizza, I've got a great idea. Let's have a pizzathon. A pizzathon? Is that like a telethon? Is that legal? Oh, we choose. Yeah, we'll have people call in. Oh, I can't read it quick enough. Cool. How do you make pizza? You dial up the pizza parlor and say, yo, I'd like a pepperoni pizza pronto. Party on, pizza person. make a list to get organized. Really cool music act. We'll have to have a lot of dough. We'll need phone volunteers and delivery people. It's going to take a lot of pizza ingredients. We'll need advertising. We'll start at the top, I guess. That's a good idea, Garth. A comedian? How about a comedian? Hard, Garth. Very funny. That's a good idea, Garth. Homie the clown. Oh my god, Canada's kid. I won't say no, but you know we're playing Leisure Suit Larry next, so. And also got a comment from someone else today about a couple more point-and-click adventures as well. Our queue is going to be too big. What was the one I got today? Did I get an email for that one? For that comment? Well, it's on my channel somewhere. Let me find it. Toonstruck and the X-Files. We'll need some ingredients. That's a good idea, Garth. Jerry Lewis? Maybe not. How about a comedian? That's a good idea, Garth. We'll need a government permit. No way, we're capitalists. I like to watch magicians. That's a good idea, Garth. We'll need our parents' permissions. Need a place to make all the pizza. That's a good idea, Garth. A lot more video equipment than we have here. That's a good idea, Garth. That's a good idea, Garth. Some serious television. That's a good idea, Garth. God dang it. Pepperoni farm. I think that pepperoni grows mostly in the south. Electronic total support. That's a good idea, Garth. Well then, let's get started then. Gosh. Oh boy. Party on, Garth. Party on, Wayne. Oh, there's too many things here. Good lord. Too many options at the bottom. Okay, Wayne looking up and picking up stuff, I think. It's Garth and Wayne, and you can change it from there. That's look at, pick up, use, talk to, push, pull, stream close-up of, give, open. That's open. His mouth wide open. Close. I don't think that would help. She floats up on the stairs. I don't think that would help. God. Oh man, this one's gonna take an age with all this stuff. Look at. Share. For guests. Look at. Stradivarius 9000 with twin mounted struts. Look at couch. It's the centerpiece of Wayne's World. Pick up guitar. Hey baby, I never leave home without it. Look at camera. It's the only one we have. Cue cards for the show. Look at hockey stick. Used for the most excellent sport of all time.
Okay.
Okay. Am I stuck? Oh no, we're up here maybe? Are we stuck? I have no idea. We seem to be stuck. Picking up the hockey stick did something. Now I can't click on anything. Well... we are stuck. We are just stuck, and the word okay is stuck on the screen. Let's see if I can take a peek at the manual and see if it says anything. Manual's worthless. Well, I don't know what to do now. We're stuck and it won't go, so. It won't let me change the action buttons. There's nothing. What if I hit escape? We are literally stuck. Yeah, this sucks, but what can I do here? These kind of things kind of take the excitement out of these games for me. When I get errors and all this stuff. Dang it. Could do nothing but just start over, I guess. I think it would work better if we could do it in 86 box. But the problem with 86 box is I'm not getting mouse support. How do I get mouse support? You know, why am I not getting mouse support? '86 box, DOS game, mouse support. Too much reading. What should I try next? Just try it again, I guess? I don't know if that's going to help, but I guess we'll just try again. Actually, I'm going to try to load it the regular way. Hold on. I want to try something. I'm going to change my display setting back. Just temporarily. I don't think that should have any effect on anything, but I just want to check. I'm going to try to load the other file instead. Where it tries to do the intro. Let's see if it doesn't do the intro this time.
It's Wayne's World! Wayne's World!
No, it doesn't. It doesn't like to do the intro. But let's be into the game, though. If it freezes again, I think we have no choice but to play something else, so. I think choosing pizza first was the right idea. Yeah. Good idea, Garth. Good idea, Garth. Good idea, Garth. God.
Okay.
Is the hockey stick bugged? The hockey stick is bugged, guys. The hockey stick is literally bugged. Oh man, if only I could get mouse support on the other game, the other version. I bet it would play better. I'm reading something at the moment. Yeah, I want to mess with the other thing just for a few minutes anyway. And see what I can do. If I can't, then we'll do something. Yeah, well, what if it just freezes up on anything, you know? What if this is just one out of a million items that makes the game freeze, you know? What if, you know? What if? You know? If I'm freezing on like picking up just the second item in the game, I don't have high hopes. You know, I mean that nicely, but it's like, you know, just don't have high hopes. I wonder if it's my screen size. What if I display settings to actually, I think for this thing I can put it back to normal. I wonder if changing it from a PS2 mouse to a serial mouse would make any difference. I wonder if I have to download some separate driver because it actually works in the Windows 95 section of it. Actually, why don't I try this in the Windows 3.1 version? Because I think we actually went out of our way to put some DOS on here separately. I didn't think about that. No, that's the wrong thing. Windows 3.1. What do you think of Windows 3.1? Isn't that crazy? Why don't I try something crazy here? Oh, is my mouse is still stuck in there. Never know what to choose there, so I'll just choose that one. That one I actually picked Sound Blaster. I don't know if it matters. Maybe I'll just pick standard as well. I don't know. Isn't this exciting, guys? Installing a game old-fashioned way in Windows 3.1. Isn't this the most exciting stream in the world right now? Now I have to put in the next disc. There's multiple discs here, if you didn't know. Disc 2. I think there's 5 discs. Oof. Life happens. Next disc. See down at the bottom where that you see a little floppy over in the corner? That's where I mount the next disc. You can't see it though. Like the menu screens don't show up on stream. So now we're on disc 3 of 5 now.
Mike's tray has a meat patty, corn, a small salad, and a carton of milk.
Television gamer. All right, now we're on disc 4. Like, I could be doing all this for no reason, of course. But of course, we don't know that yet. So you're telling us there's a chance. All files successfully transferred. Press any key to continue. Merging process. Press any key to continue. Warning. Buffers and config sys is missing. It should be over 20. Acquired 30 found. What does that mean? It's not set properly. If you wish your config sys can be updated automatically, your computer must be rebooted if the config sys is modified. You wish to update the config sys. You think I should? Or do you think it doesn't matter? What if I say no? Has not been changed. Wayne's World complete. So let me think here. Let me think here. How do I go back one? Windows 3.1 is a little weird. No doubt about it. Actually, let's go to this first. Let's go to the C drive. I wonder if I should do it in the DOS prompt instead of just restarting in DOS. Try that, shall we? Let's skip the intro. Do I have mouse support? No, I do not. Fudge. And I don't know how to get mouse support. If it was a Windows, if the game went through Windows, it would work. You know, this is how I played another game and it worked. Add star control to your Quan Masters. What is that? Anybody know how I can get mouse support? Why the mouse ain't showing up like it's supposed to? You probably don't. I can only get my over mouse when I'm not clicked in. But when I click in, then the mouse disappears. There's supposed to be a cursor on the screen. Let's try a Microsoft Serial Ballpoint. Well, I actually still have regular mouse. I still got regular mouse. What if I just try to start the game without going into MS-DOS? And the mouse is so fidgety. And it's so touchy. Negative. Just hitting things on the keyboard. You know, I'm not sure, guys. I just don't know. I want to try one last thing, but I don't know if it's going to work. It wouldn't work in Windows 95, but maybe it'll work here. Actually, let me make a new one. We'll try that. Oh, I was waiting for you to tell you something. I found a interesting story. Is that I found other versions of the game, but they weren't called Hobbit 2. They were just called Hobbit Disc version. At least the ROMs were. But when I tried to, to mount them, both discs, select them and then mount them, doing the /* I would get a syntax error. / parenthesis side, I get a syntax error. Try to load it normally, get a syntax error. I was like, I didn't know what was going on. And at my last attempt, I did load, load parentheses, Hobbit parentheses, (8), and then one of them loaded. But I didn't get a chance to see if it saved because it was time for stream. So I'll just put new. Who cares what it's called? We're having issues here too, so you got the one you sent me to work. Well, the game worked. It's just when I would save the game and then try to reload the save, that's when it went wonky. You know, the game itself worked. Like if I didn't save, I probably would have no problems. Could save and load. Okay, we need to do a hard reset. I probably need to change my boot order again. I think I have it going to C drive. Okay, how do I get to my my BIOS again? Is it delete? Might be delete. There we go. See only, no. Let's see, is it page up? Let's see. What is the SCCSI? Can I just get A then C without that SCCI there, or does that have to be there? Guess it has to be there. But sure, send me that video anyway. It's pronounced Milwaukee. Algonquin for the good land. Have you been watching American Movie? Yeah, it's a great movie. This might not work, and then we'll just do something else. Yeah, it's the same error I got when I tried to do this on the other one, so it's the same thing. It doesn't matter. I guess for the meantime, Wayne's World's canceled until I can figure out how to get either mouse support in DOSBox 86 for the DOS game or something. So in the meantime, what we could do is I could switch over and we could try to get one of these hobbits working. We're not going to actually play the game. We're just going to try to see if we can get the save going and just mess around with that for a bit. Oh, it's a Wayne's World quote. Oh, man. You know, here's the thing. Back in the 90s, I bought Wayne's World on VHS. I watched it 2 or 3 times, at least, a minimum. But then, as the years went on, I never went back and rewatched the movie. So it's been a while. I saw, sometimes I see clips online, once in a while. I've never actually seen the full movie since the 90s. But back then, I had watched it a few times. That's just how it goes. All right, what am I doing here? What am I doing here? Hold on. Figure out what I'm doing here. If you guys figure out what I'm doing here, let me know, because I would like to know too. I don't always know what I'm doing. I'm having the same issue I had the other day. Wonder if my cords need to be bumped again. I think I need new splitters. I think my splitters are going wonky again. What do you do when your splitters go wonky, The cheap ones.
Did I piss in your Cheerios?
See here. Oh, I know what my problem is. Oh, I'm a freaking idiot. I'm just the biggest idiot in the entire world. Don't ask why. Don't ask why I'm the biggest idiot in the entire world.
Like, what kind of drugs were you guys taking?
Yay! Okay, I'm not really the biggest idiot in the entire world, but when you do dumb things, you're like, why am I doing dumb things? Why is it happening to me? Why do dumb things happen? So here's a version of The Hobbit. If I select disc 1, and then go down and select disc 2, then come back up and mount it, and then I go like /* and try to run it. Syntax error in 8333. Why is that? What's going on there? Why is it syntax error in 3333? What has he done? Now, what if I do load star? Oops. Comma 8, comma 1. Okay, it does it that way. Okay. It just won't do it the other way. But first I gotta bring up that save file though before I do that. So let's unmount it. Select that one. Select that one. Oops. Nope, that didn't work. Hit the wrong button. So easy to hit the wrong button. Select that one. Select that one. Back up to the save file. Select that one. Drag after that one and mount it. Love group. Yeah, that's one I don't want to watch. I I still love watching the clip with him and Kanye. And then and he's got that dumbfound look on his face. Oh man. Like, did this dude just say what I thought he did? Yeah. I only kind of liked the Zohan movie. I thought it was funnier at the beginning of the movie, and then after the movie like changed gears or something, and then it just wasn't funny. The original Zohan movie, I don't know what you're talking about. You know, they were doing that, and they were doing the blue steel, and but then the movie just took a turn right after that part. I was a Ben Stiller fan for at least for a while. Not everything he did was gold, of course. See, I've only seen the Zohan once. I'm thinking of the right movie, right? The Zohan, Ben Stiller. Or am I thinking of another movie? Hello? There we go. Insert B, then return.
You don't know what you ask, traveler. My strongest potions will kill a dragon, let alone a man. You need a seller that sells weaker potions.
Oh, this one might work. We got the graphics back. didn't want to do a playthrough of this game until I got a working copy that saved and worked properly. And this thing is stuck now. Well, I don't know. Oh, I do wonder if it's my save file. But, alright. That would make sense, especially if I could save and didn't load. If I unmount. If I unmount and remount, then we actually can. But we don't get no graphics when I do that. Are you loading the save disk first? Like mounting it as disc 1? Or does that not matter which order you select the discs? I mean, not mounting, selecting the discs. Does it not matter what order you select them if I'm doing disc 1? Because my microphone's way over here. Sorry. Just fast forwarding through your video. Your screen actually says load failed. It's weird because I did that just now. I was actually after I saved it, I got back into the game, but when I went north, we froze. And this other copy. So, yeah. But I have another copy here. Let's try that one. Oh, you wasn't using fast load? Oh, what command did you use to load it? Because on a couple of these other versions that I downloaded, that I found, if I did like the /* or the %sign, I'd get a syntax error. I have to use the load, star, (8, 1 to load the game. It's the only way. Which is quite interesting. Yeah. If it doesn't go right this time, I'll do it without the fast loader next time. While I'm at it, I should see how how Michigan's doing. I think it's on TV, so let me see here. Let me disable audio so you guys can't hear it and I can't hear it. I can at least watch it. There's my remote. Where is my remote? Let me find my remote. Oklahoma is up 7-0 against Michigan already. Oh no. I know this was going to be a big test for Michigan here. I don't know what kind of team that Michigan has this year. Turk is 2. Hit return. So we still got graphics for the moment. If I go north, this game also freezes when I go north. We tried this a second ago. Why does it freeze? And all I did was try to save the game, you know. Well, let's try it with the fast load off, shall we? I think I got there turned off and back on again. I think it just froze. I think I still had the game mounted, and that may have made a difference in why it froze just now. Sometimes it does act a little wonky, especially when I got oops, I went back a page. Duck? Womp womp. I think it's stuck. Oh, you know, I'm an idiot. Hold on. I'm an idiot. I think I forgot to mount it. I forgot a step, I think. God, I'm such an idiot. I did everything, but I forgot to mount it. I'm using a different ROM set right now instead of the one that we did earlier. That's all. I'm not using the one I sent you. I found some other ones. They're just not labeled The Hobbit 2. They're just called, The Hobbit, but they're the disc version. I think if you find any version online of The Hobbit that's 2 discs, it's the correct one. But if it's the 1 disc, then it's the older version of The Hobbit. Does that make any sense? But I'll try the same experiment with the one you sent me with turning the fast loader off. Let me find a different one so I don't gotta change the volume too much. How's that? So were you saying that you for sure it was the fast loader that breaks it? Is that what you were saying? Yes, okay. I wonder if this version also will do the same. Because, I'm doing a different version, but it's the same game, but it's a different version. Different crack, different person released it. I don't know the word yes. I always just put hello. That gets me to open the door. I always save it when I go east just so I'm out of the first room. Let's go north and see if it still freezes. Let me try the other version. Because this version, I go north and it freezes, even without fast load. The white light is blinking like crazy, though. I don't know if that makes... what that even means.
Oh, fishy, 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 fish. A fish, a fish, a fish, a fishy, ooh.
I mean, if anything, I can play the first version of The Hobbit with the worst graphics. But it would have been a much better experience to play it with the better graphics, you know. But no matter what, I keep having issues. Okay. Let's try the other version of The Hobbit.
George is getting upset.
The one that we did before. All right. Make sure this is disc A. Yeah, A. All right. Wait a minute. Michigan's making mistakes already. Oh, man. This might not be the best season for Michigan. But I guess we'll see. Oh! We just got an interception by Michigan, I think. Let's just a flag on the play. I have the volume muted. Michigan, I think, just got the interception right back again. Because they just gave away the ball.
Oh, fishy, 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 fish. That went where did I did go?
Yo. Still got graphics. All right. Does this one also freeze here? Oh my god, man. Even this version's freezing here. It can't be my save disk, can it? It's possible. It shouldn't be taking this long to go load north, I don't think. I'm not hearing any loading sounds. Can I actually just format the file with this thing?
Lady, I'm afraid I'm going to have to ask you to leave the store.
Who the hell are you?
Name's Ash. Housewares.
You have a directory, but you don't have a format option. You have a rename a file, unlock a file, copy a file, delete a file. What's in the directory? Oh, that's wait, this is this. But for those wondering though, I did finally find some working copies of some other games for us when we do game show night. Again, whenever we get to it again. But we should do another system instead probably, because it doesn't matter though. We could always do this one again. See, I finally found a copy of the Classic Concentration 2nd edition that works. But it's just the same game, probably just new puzzles. I finally found a copy of Jeopardy Junior that works, and I think a copy of Jeopardy Sports that might work. No, not the sports one. I haven't found a working copy of Sports yet, but I still have some others to test. A lot of them are the exact same game, probably just updated puzzles. Like, I found Wheel of Fortune 2nd and 3rd editions finally that work. Same game, new puzzles. I did find the super password someone wanted me to get. It hangs on north too, yeah. When I go back west, it doesn't. Yeah, what is with that? Isn't that so bizarre? I'm about to give up on that copy of The Hobbit. I'm about to just give up on that copy and just play the original that people probably know better. It has worse graphics, but it'll probably play better and play smoother, I betcha. It seems like that version is buggy no matter which copies I get. Or copy it to disk? What does that mean, copy it to disk? Oh, you mean actual floppy disks? Oh, actually, I did that. I did that too. Yeah, I did that. But then I would have to do that experiment and do the same thing with that. Save, reload, go back in the game and then go north and see if it hangs. I haven't done all that. I did make sure the game loaded, and I think I did attempt to do a save possibly. I can't remember. It was a while. It was like a couple months ago when I did it. Long before I got the Pi. Could do that right now. Might as well. I mean, we're not playing anything and we're just goofing around. Today's just going to be the goofing around day, so if anybody's disappointed, I'm not playing Wayne's World. Wayne's World was buggy and everything. And then we're just trying to figure some other issues out on my Commodore with this game. I'm just letting people know who might be tuning in or like, what are you doing? This is not fun. Where's the games? We'll get back to the game shortly. So let me... Oh, I realized my webcam is still off. I didn't really even realize. Let's see. I know I don't know if my cord reaches that far, so let's bring it back over here. Let me find it here. Find that. It's the cable. I have too many cords up here. There it is. Alright, I guess you call it your serial cable. And I got my serial cable. Now the power plug. We're trying the same experiment. I got stuff on top of my floppy box. Oh man. Come on, floppy box. What you got for me? The Hobbit. Someone do exclamation mark floppy right now, would you? I don't know if enough people are watching.
The caller explained he put one floppy disk inside the disk drive and it worked fine. He put a second floppy disk inside the disk drive, but it wouldn't work. Well, no wonder he was having trouble. I mean, this person didn't take one floppy diskette out before putting another one in.
You know, you shouldn't do that. You should, you can't be taking one out. I'm sure people have done the same damn thing with CDs in movies. Like, come on, why won't it go in there? And there's already another one in there. They're jamming up their movies.
People think twice before they call somebody a douche.
Oh, I should get out my save disc too. Save disc. Hello. If you're wondering what we're doing, we're just goofing around right now. We're having trouble with Wayne's World. We tried it in 2 different ways and had issues both ways. So now I'm just trying to figure out why. See if I can get this game working so we can play it at a later date. We're not actually playing this game, we're just seeing. We're just doing experiments right now because this game is having issues as well on my Pi 1541. But we're trying on an actual drive to see if we encounter the same error. Right now we're doing real hardware for this experiment because the emulation, well, I don't know, I guess you call it Pi 1541 emulation, but it's on actual hardware, so. So the experiment I do is we go east once, then I save the game, and then we try to go north. And the game would lock up on the Pi 1541. Save. Please insert your save disk. Press return. To position 1. Wait a minute. Upside down. No problem with the floppies. Yeah, I know. Isn't that something? We'll actually do a load too. We'll do a load. So I guess I'll be playing this game off floppy. And it's not that it's just my Pi either. Yours is doing the same thing. So mine and yours I guess are internally probably the same, right? And it should put us back at the tree. If I go north, not a problem. Authentic for the win, man. Authentic for the win. I don't know what to say besides that. Authentic for the win. If you happen to figure out what the issue is at a later date or something, you let me know. If not, we'll just call it a win for floppies. Well, we only got like about a half hour, 40 minutes left in the stream. I don't really feel like playing anything at this point. So I wonder if I should just call it an early night for a change. Unless you just guys want to talk for a few minutes. I'll probably try to get mouse support for the DOS somehow. I don't know if that's even possible with the 86 box. Yeah, let's chat. Cool. Yeah, it's like I'm trying to run a DOS game on 86 box, but it's not just pure DOS. It's DOS through either Windows 3.1 or Windows 95. And the game loads, no problem. And I have the mouse support in Windows 95 and 3.1. But that in particular game, when I load it, there's no mouse. Well, actually, on my screen, I'm watching the Michigan game. So I don't really want to watch nothing else. You know. And Michigan finally got the ball back again. They're still down by a touchdown. They're in the second quarter. They're down by a touchdown. They're not playing as well as they should be playing. I don't know what's up for tomorrow. We'll see how I'm feeling. I'm still kind of got some anxiety going on about, the cutting the firewood and stuff like that, and I just don't want to start a new game. I don't know. I don't know what it is, but I just don't want to start a new game. I want to start Tears of the Kingdom, but you know, if I'm not relaxed and feeling good, I'm not going to want to start the playthrough. So we might just do requests or something. What do you guys want to play tomorrow? Yeah, it might be warm again, yeah. MAME? It's possible. Depends on what games are requested. I'm kind of iffy on MAME, Some games I'm enjoying, some games I can tell they're just quarter hungry games, and some games just don't feel like they control that great with an Xbox One controller, how compared to like an arcade joystick. So I have mixed opinions when every time we play MAME. I hate to say it, but I almost dread it. No one else dreads it. Everybody loves it. Oh, I have that set already for the 86 box. Yeah, yeah. I have it set for mouse, and I have it set to a PS2 mouse. See. I think it's the game itself versus anything else. I think it's the game itself. If that makes any sense. Because I know I've played other DOS games on there, and the mouse came up just no problem. I think it has something to do with the game, but why? There's plenty of other systems we haven't touched in quite a while. Like Genesis and Super Nintendo and NES. as well. Maybe I'll just keep it a surprise, and I'll figure it out as the day goes on tomorrow. Maybe I won't let nobody know what I'm going to stream until the last second. uh, I felt like I may have gotten it working, and the issue may have been something to do with my computer was just going crazy that day, so I went into the the task manager and I restarted Explorer because Explorer was just going through the damn roof, and I think that affected the game. Because I think when I tried it later, after a computer restart, after the stream was over, I think I got it to work, but I can't remember if the game was playable, like how well it was playable and what I could do and what I couldn't do. I no longer remember. What in the hell is Sporicle? Never heard of such a thing. Is that a misspell? Never heard of it. Pretty popular. Popular enough for me to, I guess not popular enough for me to hear about it. Sporicle, huh? Guess I'll have to Google that one. Well, I don't know. I'm still kind of feeling weird about playing games with people. I don't know. I'm still kind of weird about it. I'm still not sure how I feel about that. I guess it's not too weird because we do Jackbox together. I was still hoping I could get someone to play Dark Souls 2 with me, so it wasn't just me playing it. Sporicle. Sporicle.com. Just trivia? This site is weird looking. Recent quizzes, intro quizzes. Is that what it is? Just quizzes? Well, if it's modern WWF, like WWE, I probably couldn't answer anything. If it's 80s stuff, maybe. 90s, maybe. Michigan's going for a field goal just to get some points on the board here. Let's see if they get it. Let's see if they get it. Don't choke. Don't choke. Don't shank it. Come on. It's up. And I can't tell from that angle. I think it went wide. Oh man, it went wide. Good lord. Ah. I'll think about it.
We don't have
I'll
$1
look
billion
into it. I
in
don't
the
know
bank
yet.
like all these guys.
I don't want to promise nothing right now. I don't want to promise nothing. I'll have to check the site out first and see how it goes and everything. But I think I'm going to call it a night here. And we will talk tomorrow. We'll play something. So, good night.